It's cold out there, but D.C. is about to heat up. Washington is bracing for a blockbuster day tomorrow. The first televised presidential impeachment hearing is just hours away. Two diplomats will testify before the House Intelligence Committee, Bill Taylor and George Kent. So a whistleblower started this whole thing saying President Trump asked the Ukrainian president for damaging information about Joe Biden, who's running against him in next year's presidential election. Taylor and Kent testified behind closed doors. They heard the president's requests. The hearings continue with more testimony coming up later this week. Hey, you can watch the live coverage of the first public impeachment hearing going down right here tomorrow at 10 a.m. on 11 Alive. So tune in tomorrow morning.